Cairo, a gunman opened fire on a church south of Cairo on Friday, December 29, killing at least 9 people in the latest apparent militant attack on Egypt's Christian minority. The Islamic State group claimed its soldiers carried out the attack on the St. Mina Coptic Church in the district of Helwan, just south of Cairo. Health Ministry spokesman Khaled Megahed told state television that the gunman was shot dead after killing 9 people and wounding others, including a police officer. But the Interior Ministry said the assailant, a wanted militant implicated in attacks on police, had been wounded and arrested. The man had been armed with an assault rifle, 150 rounds of ammunition, and a bomb he intended to set off at the church, the ministry said. It added that he had killed 2 people when he opened fire on a store before heading to the church where he shot dead 7 people including the officer. Cell phone footage posted on social media appeared to show the bearded gunman wearing a bulky ammunition vest sprawled on a street, barely conscious, as people restrained his arms and then handcuffed him. Police later cordoned off the crime scene as onlookers crowded around the church, while a team of forensic experts combed the area. Congealing blood could be seen at a guard post in front of the church. Is later claimed responsibility. In a statement released via its propaganda agency AMUK, it said a group of its soldiers had carried out the attack, killing 10 crusaders and police officers. It added that one of its fighters had been killed. An IS affiliate in Egypt has killed dozens of Christians in church bombings and shootings during the past year, and has threatened further attacks against the minority. Friday's attack came ahead of Christmas for the Copts, who celebrate it on January 7. Series of attacks on Christians. Egypt's Coptic Christians make up about 10% of the country's 93 million people, and are the largest religious minority in the region. IS claimed a suicide bombing of a Cairo church in December 2016 and bombings of 2 churches north of the capital in April. A month later, IS gunmen shot dead about 30 Christians south of Cairo as they traveled to a monastery. The militants are believed to have also carried out a massacre of Muslim worshippers in Sinai last month, killing more than 300 in an attack on a mosque associated with the mystical Sufi strand of Islam, which is viewed as heretical. Egypt imposed a state of emergency after the church attacks and shootings, and President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi demanded the army confront the militants with brutal force following the mosque massacre. The presidency said Friday's church attack would increase the resolve to continue the path of cleansing the country of terrorism and extremism. IS has been waging a deadly insurgency based in the Sinai Peninsula bordering Israel and the Gaza Strip that has killed hundreds of policemen and soldiers. The militants have increasingly targeted civilians as attacks on the security forces have become more difficult. The army has poured in thousands of troops backed with armor and jets in a bid to crush the Sinai-based militants, but attacks have continued.